Singapore, and we will be racing for full qualifying. Realistic performance. This is a realistic performance league, and yeah, obviously round 9 here. So we have got 13 drivers at the moment. So once everyone's loaded in, I will give a team. So hopefully this race is an interesting race, because this should be a fun race, especially around Singapore. We could see a lot of crashes. The weather is meant to be heavy rain, light rain, then dry. So that's the weather. So hello to everyone on my live stream. So Ollie says just about. I just say just about, because I do just about, is what I should say. Well, I say just about. Because I do just about, is what I should say. Ollie, if you want to co-coms with me, you can, you know. Nah, actually don't worry, because then Jamboy will get angry at me because I told him I don't want co-coms, so. So then, here is the teams. Ollie, that's fine. So then, Mercedes, I told you, Mercedes AMG Petronas has Secret and Clown is boss in. Red Bull, and I've got to engineer for my drivers yet. Red Bull is Leclerc at the moment. McLaren is Hayden and William Gaming. Aston Martin is Kian and Stigmatic Drip. Alfa Romeo is Twitch Peak 26. AlphaTauri is Race Driver 22. Ferrari are the two you've got to be looking out for in James Biscuit and Northland. In Haas it is Mick Schumacher and I'm going to butcher this name. So Cyril Balak Shuna, I think. So QBM Racing says let's go. That is Kilan is boss. So at the moment we have got 14 and we should be going. So hopefully have a few people join the lobby, join the stream, especially those ones who are racing and want to see an advantage. So I wonder who is this Council person. So yeah, this should be a interesting race, especially right, yeah, like I said previously, around Singapore there could be loads of crashes. Obviously the weather is a very, very interesting one. So if anyone is in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Hello, hello, hello to everyone. Hello Archie. He's the main man who actually let me do this, considering obviously all of my previous on my channel. You could be able to see. Can you let me know which team this Council guy is going into, by the way? Actually, we just got Josh and Asa 6,000 to join the lobby. We got 15 people now, so we need one more, and we should have someone get knocked out. And there you go. Got 3 more people. So Council needs to go in the Alpha, so Council, my big man, please go in the Alpha. Maybe not. Hello Josh. Josh, yes, Josh. So Josh and Ata, he's going to be going into the Haas. Count 2. Still not sure about Count 2. This is going to be the best commentary. Thank you, Killan. I'm going to try to put full energy into it, but you know, could be shocking, could be better, could be worse, is what I usually say. Let's go. So then. Leo is the GOAT. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cozy F1. 17 comments already, and that is the 17th person in the lobby. I think Hackers are Williams. 18. Towards the younger people with the best commentary. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So 19 people. So 19 people. It's because they have more energy. So if you have just recently joined this live stream, I'm just going to run you guys through the teams. So in the Mercedes AMG Patronus, we have Just Secret and Kilon as boss. Red Bull, we have Leclerc and J-Tac. In the McLaren, we have LG and Hayden and William Gaming. In the Aston Martin, we have Kean Green and Stigmatic Drip 6, which is Mitch, man like. Alfa Romeo is Kozar and Twitch Peak 26. Secret says let's go Merc. Alpha Tauri is Race Driver 22 with no teammate, and Ferrari are the two Brits of James Biscuit, who's actually monogasque in the game, of James Biscuit and Norwich Fan. In the Alpine is the driver R28. In the Haas it is Sir. I'm just going to call you Sir. In the Haas, in the other Haas car, it is Josh Nater. In the Williams, it is Hack and Cubs Fan 2007, and everyone is going on Ferrari. The Secret says, "Let's go Merc," and then says, "Yes, sir." No, he said Forza Ferrari, and Kozar says the same. So we're going to get going soon. It usually starts at 5 PM BST. Mitchell Holland is Stigmatic Drip. Says, let's go. So, Forza Ferrari again, says Josh. I will be 2 seconds. Just need... Right then. Ollie May says, I'm joining now. Alfa Romeo, Ferrari engines, everyone is being competitive about their teams. It's a realistic performance league. Forza Ferrari goes Ollie May. Welcome, everyone. Why did I say Ferrari like that? Ferrari. That's not even how you say it. Anyways, 9 people. Wow. Welcome everyone. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Next week will be more RVRL. More RVRL. If they want me to commentate, I will gladly be a full-time commentator if they want me to be. Don't mind at all. So 9 people. Wow, not a bad turnout. Not a bad turnout at all. 79 subscribers. One more for 80. Let's go. Can't wait till I hit 100. That'd be sick. So Kean Green has actually readied up. You know me. I wonder where. F1 says he knows me. Leo. Lovely. I wonder where. So 19 people actually. 19 people, so yeah, practically a full grid. I think we are. Oh, it's Ollie. It's Ollie. I forgot about Ollie. No, we do have 19 people. We have 19 people racing, and Ollie is engineering for the Ferrari duo. Oh, 50 comments in the first 10 minutes of my live stream. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, thank you, Archie. Ooh. 81 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks, everyone, for 80 subs. Let's go. On the road to 100. Actually, I'm gassed about that. Woo. I've gained 20 subscribers in the past month and a bit, I think. So actually, yeah, I'm gassed about that. So then, we should be go in a second. Why can't I see my comments? So hey, 81. Let's get a clap in the chat for 81 subscribers. Let's get a clap. Let's get a little clap going. Don't ask how I know. Okay. How do you know me? Well, hey, claps. So not long now until it's go. And this is definitely going to be interesting. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, and we didn't have many people in, it is going to be heavy rain for the start of the race. Then it will go to intermediate conditions. Then it will go to dry conditions. So it's going to be an interesting one. 2 minutes, I think. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's meant to rain. It's not meant to be great weather. Not meant to be great weather. Has Ollie been kicked? Ollie's been kicked, I think. Ollie was kicked. Or did he just leave? If Ollie's still in the chat, let me know. That's weird. I bloody hate rain. But then, let's get ready for Singapore. Full qualifying. Finally, full qualifying. So 19 people. Excuse me. And Scritter, ready's up. It's obviously a dry quality, so it shouldn't really matter too much. So then, off we go. 20 drivers. Woohoo! 20 drivers. We have a full grid. Full grid. Wow, this is actually brilliant. I've actually never seen a full grid in a league race before. Haven't done this track in 20 million years. First time without brake assist. I'm gonna be dead last. Don't worry about it. I know you're not probably not in the stream, but don't worry about it. Yes, sir. 19 drivers. Who hasn't ready? J-Tac, ready up. Ready up, J-Tac. So then, off we go. Wait, excuse me. I think Arsenal are winning 2-0. You have no what? Arsenal are winning 2-0. What the heck? Smith Rowe and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for Arsenal. Yeah. Johnson chicken. But then 6 viewers. Well, hey, if you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe. So then, Yellow Flower. We are just waiting on Yellow Flower, actually. I know some of you have already subbed, but you know. Everyone's ready. Oh no, we're waiting on Sir now. We're waiting on Sir. I'm just gonna call him Sir because I'm gonna die. So try quali 1. No one is out yet. This is going to be a very interesting quali 1 as we are going to have 5 drivers out of this qualifying session. So no one has left. Actually, is that false information? Oh, that is false information. It's Cubs fan is the first person out. And it's not letting me change camera angle. I've had a glitch here, I think. Oh no, now it is. He wasn't out of the pit lane exit. That's just me. So we've got, yeah, and that is Norwich fan 7 on an out lap. The Brit is in the Ferrari. Made some contact with the wall there actually. So Kozar in the Alfa Romeo out on a lap. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is for a slow car. Norwich fan is being I think that's Cubs fan again. The driver R28 is behind. So the first person to cross the line and start their lap will in fact be Norwich fan. And there's a lot of traffic considering this is a street track, so Cubs. Is that Cubs? Yeah, Cubs has Kozar. Oh, that's close. I know Kozar is on an out lap, but that still is very close, and Kozar has actually been let by Cubs. So Norwich fan is on controller round Singapore, so this could be hard for him as it's a very tight and technical track. So at the moment we have got, that's yellows, I don't know if that's someone off, I don't think it is. So the person currently on an out lap is LGN Hayden. Norwich fan, you've got to be careful not to get on this our next lap in validation. So off he goes then. He is going to start his lap down, coming through the main straight. He's going to go down into turn 1, braking as late as you can, clipping as much curb as you can. Coming through turn 3 and 4, is going to go rounding this corner as quick as you can, making use of the entire track limits. There's a Red Bull there with no front wing, and there is also a Mercedes going slowly, but there was a Red Bull behind Norwich fan with no front wing. Norwich fan going purple sector 1. That Red Bull, I think it was J-Tac, but I'm not sure. Actually, is that a Red Bull? Yes, that is a Red Bull. And Norwich fan is going to come through that corner. He's going to come through now into the Singapore sling. How big is he going to sling it? He slings it through the Singapore sling. And now I have that glitch again where I can't change camera angle, which is amazing, and it's all glitchy and weird. I just switch driver. No. Oh, and that's a Williams off hack ground on their out lap. Glad I caught that one. But gonna go back on board with Norwich fan. Why is it not? Oh, there you go. So back on board with Norwich fan then for the ending of their lap. How are they gonna fare? So coming through the second to last, no, this is the second to last corner. Taking it a little bit cautiously. What lap time are Norwich fan, should I say, going to stay? He spun on the final corner, but instead of 39.8, but obviously can improve, has spun. So going to go on board with Kozar then. Rounding the final corner, sets a 43. I think he got held up. So the person behind Kozar is, I'm not sure. The driver R28 sets laps. I'm going to go on board with T and Green. So he's coming through this little corner, and the two McLarens are on P1 and P2 for qualifying 1. Yes, but remember, this is only qualifying 1. And Killan goes P2 with a 38.0. Norwich fan can obviously improve by at least 2-3 seconds. And James Biscuit in Q1 with a great lap of a 36.7. That is proving how quick that guy can be. And Kean Green is going to round the final corner, going to go on board with him and sets a 39.8, which puts him, and Norwich fan is going for another lap. Unfortunately, has invalidated and probably wouldn't have got a great start to their lap anyway. J-Tac makes a little bit of contact with the wall. That's going to hamper their lap time coming through this final set of this little chicane now, coming through the final chicane. So this is a mini chicane here, and he's going to round the final corner. Going to go back on board. Yeah, he's going to round the final corner. Goes P4 on the medium with a 38.5, which is an interesting call. But Lothar Gabriel is on a lap, chucking it into the Singapore sling. May get held up a little bit by James Biscuit, and I'm having the glitch again. Honestly, I hate this. So stupid. I can't change camera angle. I'm so sorry. Now I can. Now it's working. So Lothar Gabriel is going to come here. He's probably getting a little bit of dirty air from James. That shouldn't really hamper his lap too much. But James is literally fully sticking on the racing line. I think, let me just have a look with James. Is he on a lap? We could say he is. Now he gets out of the way of Lothar Gabriel. I don't think he's obviously done that on purpose. Now rounding the final couple of chicanes in the Alpine, and he's spun. And James almost collecting him there. And there's a driver behind him of Stigmatic Drip, who is also on a lap, but not a great one for the Aston Martin driver. Goes P10. He's going to need to have another shot at that. Hack is on a lap. He's going to round the final corner. What lap time is the driver in the Williams going to say? It's probably not going to be great. It's a 39.5. Puts him up into P7. Yellow Flower is on a lap, chucking it through the Singapore sling. Not using as much curb as we've seen previous drivers use. Wall being very, very careful. And maybe a hint of wing damage. Very close, and actually bangs the wall there. That's not going to be great for their lap time. Who's that? That's J-Tac with a 37.6. Remember, this is all Q1. Q1. So Kozar into the pit lane. Stigmatic Drip could be going for another lap. Actually goes very well, and I think they might be on a cooldown. So Cubs fan is on a cooldown. Josh Naser is on a cooldown. Norwich fan. Oh, James Biscuit has retired from because I thought he crashed. But excuse me. There's a bit of a sound glitch going on. So Norwich fan is rounding this final corner. He's probably going to go into the pit lane. He doesn't. I think he's just improving on his final. He spun again! Norwich has not got enough downforce there, I don't think. Welcome everyone into the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Norwich fan though, spinning again at that final corner. It improves his time, but now he's got no front wing. That's really weird. I don't know if that is a rear downforce problem, but Kean Green is going to come through the final 1-2 chicane. Hello everyone, welcome to the RVRL stream. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But Kean Green is going to go and stay P9 with a 39.8. So Hack is actually looking very quick in the William. So race driver. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. So race driver is coming through this corner. Actually, Twitch Peak is chucking it in. I think he had a little bit of a lock up there. I'm trying to switch off board. There you go. I think it's just through that little sector. And Twitch Peak has, instead of purple sector, he's going to come through and round these few turns. So Norwich fan isn't as comfortable as he would like to be. So Twitch Peak is going to round the last couple of corners. Comment. There's a little lock up from Twitch Peak. I think he's got wing damage. Hello, 12 people. Thank you, Archie. Commentary is top-notch quality, but Twitch Peak is going to put it P9 with a 39.5. Yellow Flower is on a lap 6/10 up on their previous. Oi. Very, actually, that's just me being weird. Yellow Flower actually now starts their lap. Kotar is on an out lap. Sir is on an out lap. Gabriel is on an out lap. And Secret, now they finally come out. So I'm going to actually... Is Hayden on another lap on the medium tyres just to secure... Oh, show pace! Hayden has put it into the wall and lost a little bit of their front wing. And that's the Clerk on a charge or in, I think, lap. And that is, yeah, Leclerc with a 37.4 on the medium tyres. So these guys have got pace in the Red Bull, but obviously with it being realistic performance, it's a lot better to be in the higher performing cars. But I am going to go on board with Secret. He's rounding a couple of these corners, opens that DRS flap, might get a little bit of a toe, but I don't think he will. I think that's an Alpine in front of him of let me have a look. I think it is Alpine. The driver R28 has got Secret in front or behind him, and that's a yellow flag into turn 1. That is just a slow car letting someone go on a lap. Secret a little bit wide, didn't really chuck it in as much as we've seen previous drivers having a lot of understeer through there. Does the Mercedes driver. So everyone, welcome into the RVRL stream here at Singapore at round 9, if you haven't seen the title already. But Secret goes purple in the second sector, and I've got the glitch again, so he's going to round these next corners. Here we go, here's the camera angle that we all wanted. What a beautiful camera angle that is. Not going as wide as we've seen previous drivers. Coming through this little chicane, is going to get a good lap on the board, which should be comfortable enough, unless they spin at the final corner like we've seen Norwich fan do a couple of times. Is not going to spin, hopefully, and set a 38.7, which should comfortably get them through into qualifying 2. But Norwich fan, I think, might be a little bit hopeful that he is through. And Kean Green has actually spun in that sector, so going to go on board with Lofi Gabriel. Hello, James Biscuit, and yes, that was a good lap from you, Kilan. And Lofi Gabriel is going to round these final set of corners, going to come through the final corner, is going to set a 37.6, which gets them through into qualifying 2, hopefully, unless some people behind can pull out the lap of their lives. And Kozar is in fact on a lap, but goes even slower. I think they might be struggling to get out of qualifying 1. They need to set a lap. They're going for another charge. Sir is in the Haas, so he's going to struggle. There's not a lot he can do with a rubbish car. Obviously, realistic performance isn't going to help that person, but Norwich fan, I think, is actually confident that he is through. So the driver R28 is second up on their previous, so I don't know if they are actually on a serious lap. It is, who was that? That is LG and Hayden out on another lap on their medium tyre. If I was anyone in the top 10 right now, apart from Norwich fan, I would... Oh, wow, what's happened to Cubs fan? Is just still on track and has been disqualified from the session with parked in a dangerous location. So Kozar has got damage, maybe? I'm not sure. But Sir has actually invalidated on their lap. Oh, Kozar, and that's Sir round. Just about caught that at the final couple of corners. Is in fact round. That's going to cost them some lap time. Kozar is so far off the pace. No offense to my man, but he's so far off the pace. He in Singapore for RVRL is so far off the pace, but there's nothing the guy can do. And Stigmatic Drip needs to get a better lap on the board. I know they have the pace. They need to get a better lap. Killan is confident and retires. And I think he has a right to be confident. And Stigmatic Drip has to get this lap in. This is a vital lap for them. No translates out. Hack on another lap. Gonna go on board with Hayden, who is gonna start his lap coming out on his used mediums. He is gonna start his lap. So now coming rounding the final corner is going to start now. So going down into turn 1 on the onboard view. William Gaming confident that he is through on the onboard view. Going down into turn 1, taking a little bit of curb. Lovely entry and exit coming into turn 4, which is that flowing corner. Now turn 5, coming down into turn 6. Pretty wide, maybe a little lock up, maybe a little bit of understeer. And my thing is being weird. Hopefully I can change camera angle in a second. That's perfect timing. So going down into this corner, has actually gone a little bit wide, but manages not to invalidate. Doesn't clip the curb, goes pretty wide. A little bit of wheel spin, a little bit sketchy on that corner. And Hayden is going to keep going. Hello, ice cream van. Chucks it into Singapore Sling. How much curb is he going to take here? I don't know, and he's actually taken too much. And invalidates Secret on an out lap. I don't know why for though, unless you think some people can do a great lap. A Stigmatic Drip then he is going to start. There, that might go hold up a little bit into turn 1. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Chucks it in, and that is Kozar comes back onto the racing line. He's actually been squeezed off. Has Mitch, and Mitch is out of qualifying 1, and I don't think he's very happy with that. What do we think of that one in the chat? Please let me know below, but that is unfortunate for Mitch, who is actually out of quali 1 from Kozar with going back onto the racing line. That's crazy. That's so unlucky. Josh Nater in the Haas is on a not a proper lap, I don't think. I think they're on a charger. But Yellow Flower is very careful. What do we think of that one? That could be a penalty for Kozar. Not great from them. Norwich fan confident that they are through. Hack confident they are through, and Kozar has actually hit the wall. I'm gonna go on board with Twitch. Peak. What's happened? He's binned. He's got to be very careful of his teammate, who's had another thing. I think his teammate spun. Actually, that was so close. Kozar tries to move off of the racing line, but in fact loses them more time, and Kozar, yeah, is actually out because they are confident they aren't going to improve anymore. Is Stigmatic Drip going to make it? No, he misses out by a 4 or 5 seconds. Hayden on a lap. Actually, Hack isn't on a lap. Confident that they are through. Twitch, Peak is on a lap, but 2 seconds up. I don't think they're actually on a serious lap. Yellow Flower on a lap, up on their time minimally. So the people who are knocked out of this session are Stigmatic Drip, Race Driver 22, number P18 is Kozar, 19 is Sir, and P20 is Cubs. Unfortunately, getting that disqualification. So then, James Biscuit is on first position for quali 1. Don't know why people aren't just taking the line. What do we all think of that qualifying session? Hell of a qualifying 1 session. Hell of a qualifying 1 session. Make sure to like and subscribe, considering there is 14 of you. This is the most I've had on a stream in a while. And Mitch says, Bro Kozar just said Bro Kozar just ran into the racing line on my fast lap. I saw it. I've got the clip. If you want to nab it off my stream, you are more than welcome to. On board with you. So you can nab that if you want to. But yeah, just recapping. Unfortunately, due to Kozar, Cubs, Sir, Kozar obviously, Race Driver and Mitch are out of quali 1. And the people through are Josh and Ace, Yellow Flower, Key and Green, Twitch Peak, Hack, Norwich Fan, The Secret, Hayden, William Gaming, J-Tac, Lofi Gabriel, Leclerc, Killer and his boss, and in first at the moment is James Biscuit by 6 and a bit tenths. So good quality on there for everyone. Apart from obviously the people who got knocked out, so unfortunate for them. So qualifying 2 then. So who is going to be the first to come out in this session? 15 people, welcome into the stream. This is crazy. How many people? So the driver R28 is on the medium. It's got a red ball coming out of Leclerc. I think that's Norwich Fan out. Or it could be either Norwich or James Biscuit. And Kozart says, bro, I was getting out of the pit lane. I couldn't see you. It's all kicking off in the chat. 17 viewers. I can't believe it. 17. Oh my God. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. This means the absolute world to me. Oh my God. Thank you from everyone in RVRL. Can't believe it. Actually, I fully can't believe it. But is Norwich Fan this time going to spin out? Or is he going to add a little bit of rear downforce? I don't actually think you can. So Yellow Flower is on the medium compounder tyre. So Key and Green, I'm not sure. So James Biscuit, no, that's wrong. J-Tac, I think. Oh God, here we go again. So it's a Red Bull of Leclerc. It's going to start their lap first, so we will continue to be on board with them 15 people. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Wow, Jambley, precise information there. So Leclerc is gonna be just coming through these final few, wow, just coming through this little bit here. So Leclerc is going to start their lap first. 16 people, hello, hello, hello. I know I've said that so much, but I just can't believe it. So like, thank you so much to everyone. But then Leclerc is going to start their qualifying 2 laps, so let's go. Rounding the final corner, a lot of curb there, so off he goes. So coming down into turn 1, braking just before the curb, down into 4th gear, down into 2nd gear for these couple of corners, not going as wide as we've seen people do. So off we go then, coming round there, taking a lot of curb, opening that DRS flap, shifting as late as you can, maximizing speed, braking very, very late, as late as you can, getting as much on the curb as you can without invalidating. Purple sector 1 for the Red Bull driver. I'm expecting the Red Bull driver to put it on par. I would not be surprised, especially considering the performance of the car, chucking it into the Singapore sling, or as what it was formerly known as. So on the onboard camera, braking, making sure, I think there was a little rear lock up there. So coming through, opening that DRS flap, flat out as hard as you can, braking as late as you can. Purple stage 2, that's obviously because he's the first person, but we could not see that broken. Next person to come across that sector has actually broken that sector. I think that was Hayden, but I'm not sure. It might have been Hayden or it might have been Will. And Leclerc has actually invalidated, so I'm going to go on board with Hayden. No, it's not Hayden, it was William Gaming. So William Gaming is going to round this final little corner. I don't know if he's on wheel. I think he is on wheel. Very precise movements does William Gaming. There you go. Oh, no, that's not great for William Gaming. That's going to cost them some time. Rounding the final corner. Are they going to spin? No. William Gaming 100 says a 37.7 as the benchmark for Quali 2. Yellow flower invalidated. Who is the next person to cross the line? It is Kian. No, is it? Is it? I don't know who it is. It's someone. It was Yellow flower. So then we go on board with Twitch Peak on the medium tyre. Not quite sure what for. Are they going to get through on the medium tyre here? Save as many as you can for qualifying 3. But in the Alfa Romeo, I don't think that's your main priority. P2 by about a second and a bit, so not great. Next car is a Red Bull of JTAC with a 37.8. Can't beat William Gaming's lap. It's an Alpine, I think. No, Mercedes. Kilan. Then Hack. It's Gabriel. So Gabriel is actually going to start their lap. It is the driver R28. He's going to round these final few corners. Then it's the McLaren of Hayden. So 128 into there. Hopefully doesn't make the same mistake William does, but goes a little bit wide. Understeery through there. Through the final corner. Lifts off a lot. What time is he going to set? He goes P4 at the time. So LG and Hayden in validation on their lap. So now Leclerc in validation on their lap as well. So everyone is actually unfortunately invalidating on their laps. So this isn't great. Yellow flags. That's just the car going slowly. Norwich fan on an outlap. So that's one person we're going to be interested in. James Biscuit is on their outlap as well. So Lofi, Gabriel then. Yellow flower P6. So the two mediums aren't doing great. But Lofi, Gabriel then. Rounding here. He might get a neat toe from a Mercedes of Killan, who's already set that lap, but actually locks up and just goes even further on. So Gabriel chucking it into that corner. So off we go then. So JTAC actually goes fastest at the time in qualifying 2 with a 37.1. Can Gabriel beat that? Looks pretty quick. What time is Gabriel going to set? 37.5 goes P2 now. But James Biscuit, could he be a threat? Clips the wall. Don't think they have damage. That might hurt their lap, but I actually think they do have damage. Oh my god. Let me just try and change camera angle is what I should say. And I actually need to go and get my phone charger so I can keep the stream going. And get all my stuff. So James Biscuit is going to round this corner, braking at the 50-meter boards. Not going too wide, but a lovely entry and exit coming through this final section, flying I think about 200 and something kilometers an hour. James Biscuit getting up to rapid speeds, taking that in third gear, clipping the wall. Massive knock to the wall, should I say. And that's a yellow. I'm not sure what's happened. That should be just someone going slowly. And James Biscuit is going to put this, actually invalidates. Norwich fan invalidates. They might chuck it into the pit lane, or they might go again, unless they lose it like they did previously and he actually slows down. So it is Leclerc on an out lap, actually. JTAC on an in lap, should I say. So Norwich fan gonna get their lap going. So off they go. Didn't spin there, thankfully. So chucking it into that corner. Norwich fan on controller, so might be tight for them, just like I said in the previous session. I think that's someone round. Who is that round? Is it the driver R28? No. Is it Gabriel? Gabriel was round, I think. Norwich fan. Invalidation for Norwich fan. They are not being careful. Secret. Purple sector 2 for the Mercedes driver. So Secret is going to come through these corners and a speed of pretty quick. getting up to speeds of 230 miles an hour just before that braking zone. You do not realise how quick these cars go until you go and see it for yourself, not just in the game but in real life as well. Secret, very aggressive. What lap time is Secret going to set? 35, 36, 37, only P5 for the Mercedes driver. So Secret and Killan are both in the Mercedes, but Killan at the moment is outpacing his teammate. Who is on a lap? Is that Hayden on a lap? It is Hayden on a lap. How much are they going to chuck it into the Singapore Sling? Not as much as we've seen previous drivers do, taking a lot of curb invalidation. So Norwich invalidation again. So unfortunate for them. Leclerc, purple sector 2, and is going to chuck it through these corners. What speeds are we going to see this Red Bull go out to? 230 again, down to second gear. We've seen and shifting up to third. We've seen some people just not go shift up. We've just seen them stay in second or third. So coming through this final corner, got to make sure to not invalidate. This is looking really, really quick for the Red Bull driver. What lap time is this going to be? It's a 36.6 for the Red Bull in the 1-2 at the moment in qualifying 2. It's a great lap from them. Norwich fan invalidated again, so he's going to just have to get back to the garage and go for a lap. Kean Green is in fact on a lap with a 28. I'm not sure about that lap though. Secret, I don't know if he's going to gain. I'm not sure. So I think he is though. Off they go. Secret, very wide entry. Like I said, stays in third. Cuts that corner. So they are boxing, I think. Killan an outlap, not sure what for. Does he think he can better his time? But he's not on worn tyres, so it doesn't really matter. James Biscuit on their outlap, so it doesn't matter that they've invalidated. So, who is on a lap actually? Let's have a look. Twitch is on a lap soft now, so they're going to be careful. So Biscuit on an outlap. Got to be careful not to invalidate. The two Ferraris have struggled with the problem of invalidation. James confident, so he is actually going to save a set of mediums for qualifying 3. To attack confidently through. I mean, we all knew that after he set that lap time. That was a superb lap from the Red Bull driver. But James Biscuit got to be careful not to clip the wall. So James Biscuit then is going to round these final couple of corners. All right, making sure got to make sure not to spin at these final corners within gaming. Thinking that they are through, and I think so too. And then James Biscuit is going to start their lap coming through. Oh, that's someone round. Who is that? Is that Secret? Secret round. For just Secret could have a little bit of damage. Thank you, James, for letting me know that. Wow, Secret. So then, is going to come through these final corners. Well, not final corners. Excuse me, I'm just used to saying that. So rounding what was their first set of time. I don't think it was purple, but they're in the Ferrari, so they might struggle a little bit. So Biscuit them. Chucking it in. So Biscuit, I'm just going to let you guys, with no UI, just let you guys finish James Biscuit's lap. Whoa, that was close. But here is the finish for James Biscuit. I'm going to let you guys just hang on. That's a good lap from the Ferrari driver, Norwich fan. on an out lap. No surprise, it's invalidated and is going to make it. So who else is actually starting the lap? No one cuts that. Don't know if he's taking this seriously. I think he is, but I'm not sure. But he needs to get this lap time in. If he doesn't get this lap time in, he is out, and that will be a big shock, and he will be out of quali 2. So Norwich fan then is around in the final corner. Off we go. So coming down into turn 1. Going to use the off-board view for a bit. Very, very tight to the apexes. Is Norwich fan not going wide like we've seen previous drivers do? Killan goes quicker than William. So Norwich then. Yellow Flower out of qualifying in P11 at the moment. But Twitch can't improve. So unfortunate for them. So Norwich is going to have to get this lap in. Otherwise he's in a real threat. So Hack is the driver at risk at the moment. But they're on a lap and 9/10 up. So here we go. Is Norwich, I think he had a little bit of a whiff of oversteer there, which chucked him to the left side of the road. There's yellows. That's a Mercedes. I don't know if that's secret. And Norwich smashing it in. He's going to have to get this lap on the board. He needs to take it more easy and not invalidate, because if he invalidates, unfortunately he is out, and I think he realises that. He's going to brake as late as he can. He's got to shut this in. He needs a 38.3 to get out, and I think he should comfortably do that. Oh, but that wasn't great. 38.3 is all that Norwich needs. Is he going to lose it? 38.3, P10 for Norwich, and is Hack going to improve? Hack isn't going to improve. He was confident he was through, and Norwich just sneaks through, and Hack gets P11, and as the heavy rain will come in the race, that is such drama at the end of quali. Unbelievable. Norwich fan just scraping through by the skin of his teeth, and the people out of qualifying 2. I'll actually have a look at that in a second, as I didn't quite get time, as I was just reminiscing in the fact that Norwich fans scraped through by I think less than a 10th of a second. So the people out of your session are Hack, Switch Peak 26, so Key and Green 7, Yellow Flower and Joshinator. So the Aston Martins have not had a great quali. Wow, what drama. And yes, you're right, 9 milliseconds. No, it wasn't millisecond. Thousandths of a second. I cannot believe Norwich fan. Wow, scraping through to quali 3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Another way. Well. Oh yeah. Just yeah, very cautious, right? I will be back in 2 seconds. Just going to grab my phone charger. So then, sorry about that interlude, obviously just getting my charger. And there is some some chat in the comments. So the top 10 shootout is here. So off we go then. The driver, that's wrong. Everyone going out at the same time. Just gonna get as many laps in as possible. So then, they've got, pretty much everyone outside. I think Hayden isn't out, so now both the McLarens are out. So James will be the first person to get their lap going. Norwich fan / oh Jesus Christ, Jesus, Norwich fan / GWF Josh says let's do this for Q2, Q3. Gosh, that is the worst voice crack I've ever had. Jesus Christ. So James Biscuit will be the first person to start their lap on QBM Racing, says voice crack. Yep, that's a little bit embarrassing. Oh my god. So James Biscuit is gonna start their lap 90. Merc for pole, says Secret. And Ollie is probably gonna comment, no, Ferrari on top. I actually think it's either Leclerc or J-Tac. Oh, go away, Max. It's either Leclerc or J-Tac on top in the Red Bull. So it's the driver R28 and Secret who haven't started the lap, but we're going to go on board with James Biscuit. Is rounding these final corners. Oh, close to the wall. But James Biscuit then is going to start that lap. So here we go. So James Biscuit gonna run down into turn 1, getting up to speed of nearly 300 kph, if not 300 kph. So James Biscuit very wide, wider than Norwich fan went. So Biscuit taking a lot of curb, not clipping too much curb there. Oh, very close, but off we go then. So Biscuit braking purple sector 1, obviously because he is the person first on track, and the last person on track, should I say, is the McLaren of either William Gaming or LGN Hayden. But Biscuit then, of course it does this, so I actually have to go on board with the do through here. So Biscuit quite cautious, making sure not to clip the wall. Shifting up 6th, 7th. Now braking is late. There's yellows. That's someone round. I'm not sure. It's Lofi Gabriel round at the Singapore Sling. But off we go then with James Biscuit so close to the wall for the Ferrari driver. Is that Norwich fan? Norwich fan round. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. And he's stuck in the Singapore Sling. But James Biscuit is going to round the final corner. 36.5. I cannot believe. Oh my god, that is stupidly close. What on earth just happened to J-Tac with a 36.4? Norwich fan, unfortunately retiring for the session. I think there was some contact made with Will Gaming. What on earth just happened? Is that Leclerc going to go quicker? No, with an invalidation. Wow. What in the flip? And there's that Secret of Killan. Killan just starting their lap then. So how are they going to fare? Down into turn 1. Not the camera angle that I previously got on, but I'm not complaining. That one is equally as good. Running it a little bit wide. Wow, that was some heavy contact. But Killan then. So Killan is boss is getting stuck a little bit behind LG and Hayden, who didn't have a great first lap. And Ollie is not happy with his Ferrari driver of Josh. He's spun. And Josh says, for beep's sake, why am I out for that? But Kalan is stuck behind a McLaren, who is just refusing to move off the racing line. I think they might be on a lap as well, though. And he's stuck, but he's going to get a neat tow, I'd say. Is there going to have to be an overtake made? Or is Kalan just going to... And he can't force a move past him. This is almost like the race, Kalan. This is craziness for the Mercedes driver. And Hayden keeps locking up. Oh, and he's stuck in traffic. In heavy traffic is the Merc driver. So unfortunately, it's just stuck in it. And I think Hayden is on a lap, and he actually made contact with the wall. Now he gets out of the way. Now he gets out of the way. What's happening with Galan? 37.7. Might go again. Only 5 minutes left in the session. If I was him, I'd just get back to the pits and go for a better lap. So Norwich fan is not happy with the game. I wouldn't be either. But Gabriel, after that spin at the Singapore sling, is going to have to be careful. I think Kalan could be on another lap. No, charge is going to bring it home to the pit lane. But at the moment he is in P3, but some drivers have not set a lap. I think the driver has only got one set of tyres left. It's going to be very interesting for the top 10 shootout. Well, for the final 3 to 4 minutes, well, for 2 to 3 minutes, or 2.5 to 3.5 minutes, it's going to be so interesting to see what happens and how it happens. For Gabriel then, the only man out on track who is going to begin their lap. That's actually wrong. Oh, there could be traffic for Gabriel, but I don't think there will be, as there's people emerging onto the circuit. No, he gets past them. We're not going to see another Mitch and Kozar Situ. I think I'm going to look curb there. Is Gabriel. He's a very quick driver, but unfortunately in the Alpine, which doesn't have great performance anymore. But he's superbly quick. If he's in the Mercedes, he'd be pole every week. But James Biscuit needs to try and get in front of J-Tac. And James was doing a great job. Gabriel, purple sector 1 for the Alpine. Bruh, there's yellow flags for a reason, Will. So, Lofi, Gabriel then chucks it through the Singapore sling where he spun out last time. A lot of curb through there. Ooh, a little bit of understeer. So off Gabriel goes, opening that DRS flap. Purple sector 2 for the Alpine driver. Just got to remain clean and not invalidate. Chucking it through these final corners. Getting up to so much speed. He's doing so well. Is the driver in the Alpine. And if he gets pole, I will give him driver of the day already. So here we go. Oh, a little bit of a rear slide. How is he going to fare? And what lap time is he going to set? He sets a 36.37. He doesn't go. Pole position. So unfortunate. Purple sector 1 and sector 2. So unlucky. And that is the driver R28. So I think that is Leclerc just starting their lap, not having a lap on board. So off Leclerc goes then. Galan! What's happened to Galan? Tight in the pit lane, I think. Maybe had no spare sets of tyres. I'm not sure. Galan, if you could update me in the pit lane of why you've just retired, in the chat of why you've just retired, because that is very interesting. Is he saving a set of tyres? chucking it into the Singapore Sling is Leclerc. Didn't get a purple sector 1. Oh, rear lock up. For Leclerc in the Red Bull. Oh, I can't go bloody on board. There you go. Opening that DRS flap, braking as late as you can. Another little bit of a rear lock up. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's again very close. Getting so close to the wall. Here's Leclerc. Now he's rounding these final sets of corners. Strategies, yeah. Is he going to have a rear step out? No, he's not. He's going to round this final corner. What lap time is Leclerc going to set? He goes P3. So, JTAC then. 10th and a bit up. Oh, is that driver R28? No, it was Gabriel round. It's the driver R28 and JTAC goes quicker. Driver R28. Where's he going to put this? P6. Quicker than Hayden. Hayden is second up though. Where's he going to put it? Can he put it on pole? 37.3. James Biscuit on an out lap. Who's next to cross the line? It will be Secret. Actually, now they're just going to start their lap, actually, should I say. And so is Biscuit. Hayden might be going for another lap. Might be limbering and numbering up for another lap. Just Secret then. It's coming through these few corners. Gonna go off board with the Mercedes driver. So coming through these final corners then. It didn't get a purple sector unfortunately for the man in the Mercedes. So Secret very, very strong. Strong driver, but understeery. There. Braking as late as he can down into second gear. But Gabriel, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's a great lap from him. In the Alpine, goes P4 as it stands. Oh, Secret very wide. Very wide is Secret, and that's the Red Bull of JTAC then. Invalid lap for them. The driver, invalid. So who is behind him? It's a McLaren of LG and Hayden, invalid. And then it's definitely Secret. So Secret is coming through the final chicane. What lap time is the Mercedes driver going to set, and will it put him on pole, or is JTAC going to remain on pole position? He is, but James Biscuit is rounding the final few corners. Is James Biscuit going to beat JTAC? The answer is he is. James Biscuit gets pole position unless William Gaming can do something we've never seen. William Gaming P6 and James Biscuit takes pole position here in Singapore. One Ferrari's had a rubbish Q3, but the other stuck it on pole. It's pole position for James Biscuit in the Ferrari. Great qualifying. Let's go. Forza Ferrari, says Ollie in the chat. So your top 10 is James Biscuit on pole position, JTAC P2, Leclerc P3. Red Bull, Ollie, I don't think you know, mate, but it's actually a wet race. So, Ollie, just to break it to you, it's a wet race. So JTAC then. JTAC P2. Leclerc P3. So Red Bull 2 and 3. Gabriel P4. Hayden P5. William Gaming P6. Just Secret. So the two Mercedes not having a great qualifying. P7 and 8. Driver R28 in P9. And Norrie found with that crash at the beginning in P10. My race pace is always better than my quali. Lol, he's on wet, but okay. Says Hayden. So 105. Shut up, Hayden. How was I supposed to know? Your driver should have told you, Ollie. Your driver should have told you. And blah is all I've got to say. Heavy rain. Heavy rain the race. What in realistic velocity racing league? So we're obviously going to have a formation so the drivers can limber up and get used to the conditions. Is it? Yeah, it's formation. So then your entire grid. Oh, J-Tac didn't start there or anything. The entire grid is James Biscuit, pole position with J-Tac P2, Leclerc P3, Lofi Gabriel P4, Hayden, whoa, Hayden just clips the wall, P5, William Gaming P6, Secret P7. Oh, Killan not getting to grips with the conditions and is back round, and that's loads of drivers. Norwich fan, what on earth? These conditions are a joke. It's too wet almost. It's too wet. Driver R28 P9, Norwich P10, Hack P11, Twitch Peak P12, Kian Green P13, the Yellow Flower P14, P15 is Josh Nater, P16 is Mitch in the Aston, P17 is Race Driver 22, P18 is Kozar, P19 is Sir Balakshuna, and P20 is Cubs fan. Wow, this is going to be a crazy race start. The conditions look so wet. So wet. And what does Josh say? OMG, bro, what has happened, Josh? Was there contact with someone, or did you just spin and get disqualified? Unfortunately, this is going to be one of the craziest race starts I think we're going to see in realistic velocity racing league. Woo! James revving out his engine and almost spun, but J-Tac and James have gone. Leclerc and Kozar says, I'm scared. If there's incidents, there's incidents. There's not a lot you can do. Whoa, these conditions. Can someone ask Jeff for a weather report, please? Look how far James and J-Tac have gone away. Oh, Leclerc! If he does that in the real thing, he'll be screwed. Absolute madness. It wet. Yeah, it wet. Yeah, it's wet. Really. No, I mean like, okay, so he's just saying it's really wet. Okay. Whew. So then, here we go. We're limbering up for lights out then. So on board with James Biscuit. Who is going to get the best start? Telemetry. Off we go. Their engines. I'm going to start revving in a second. Lights out, and away we go here in Singapore for round 9 of RVRL, and that's loads of drivers spinning. Oh my god, I think that was Kaltu, and J-Tac gets a bit of start, then James, and James is forced off the track. James gains a position, that could be an illegal overtake, and he's going to try and go around the outside. That's yellows. I don't know who that was for. I think it's Twitch. It's Twitch Peak. Everything, and it's kicking off. Twitch Peak is round at the start. Who is that? That's a Williams of Hack round. Kian Green, P18 Kozar. And Twitch Peak is actually out, and Josh Nate's down into P15. I don't know. This is all kicking off. This is a crazy race start, and I can't flipping switch camera view. Now I can. What a crazy race start. Crazy race start. Up at the top of the field is our Secret. What's happened to Secret? Sir, I'm not sure. But everything is all kicking off. Look at how close this field is. It's side by side with Secret. And driver R28. And driver R28 could be looking to get a run off Secret. LG and Hayden then. Leclerc leads the grid with James Biscuit following close behind in position 2, and Lofi Gabriel in position 3. Hayden just behind Gabriel in P4. J-Tac P5. William P6 retained position. Now Norwich fan is all over the back of William. Could we see a send? No. Norwich fan is probably going to be smart unless William breaks ridiculously early. There's a little bit of contact, maybe no. Just about kept it clean. Norwich breaking early. There. So Secret in P8. Killan P9. Oh, very deep for Killan, who's now under pressure from the driver R28. Oh, J-Tac is round. I think there was contact with Hayden. That's going to hamper the entire field. I can't believe what's just happened. I think that was either William Gaming collected him. Is that a full course caution? J-Tac, I don't know if someone's absolutely fully collected him. That's crazy. Virtual safety car. Really wet on the pit wall over here, says Ollie. I can't believe it. LG and Hayden actually did make contact and is into the pit lane. Oh my goodness. Virtual safety car and J-Tac, the man who started the race. No, that's wrong. The man who started the race in P2 is down to P15. And Stigmatic Drew gets a 5-second place penalty. Not place. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, drive-throughs for everyone. Race driver, drive-through. I think. Sir, drive-through. J-Tac, drive-through, I think. No, J-Tac. Did J-Tac get drive-through? I'm going to have a look. J-Tac drive-through. Sir, drive-through. Race driver, drive-through. All of it is kicking off, and there was a move there, I think, and Josh Nater could be getting moved on, but I don't think there is, because it's a yellow flag inside sector 1. It's all kicking off on that one, and Norwich fan is now sat right behind William Gaming, but has a little bit of a snap of oversteer. And how can you see in these conditions? I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I think there's yellows. Is that Cubs fan? Cubs fan was round, I think. And Stigmatic Drip gets past Cubs fan. And Norwich fan is still right on the back of William Gaming, and Leclerc has actually got a 2.2 second gap to James Biscuit. So Lofi is P3 with a 2.2 second gap to James, and William Gaming. Keaton Green, 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Yellows, yellows, yellows. Who is that round? It is Cubs fan. Cubs fan round again. It's a virtual safety car, another one. It's all kicking off. Cannot believe this. And Kozar drive through, speeding under VSC. What is going on? Drive-throughs for 4 drivers. So race driver cannot serve it, unfortunately, under VSC. J-Tac cannot serve it, unfortunately, under VSC. So William Gaming. So William. No, Norwich. Norwich is right on the back of William Gaming. When this virtual safety car ends, Norwich is going to absolutely put the foot to the floor and try and overtake him. I think it might be ending as drivers are going flat out. Well, Norwich is at least. No, he slows it down even more. But here we go then. So what is actually happening? And J-Tac, another drive-through. J-Tac's got 2 drive-throughs. And Norwich is right in the back of William Gaming. Could we see a send into the Singapore sling? William Gaming goes defensively inside. It's a crazy maneuver. And William Gaming gives Norwich a massive squeeze. That's unfortunate. And there's a house round. I'm not sure who that is. And that's Kozar round at the final couple of corners. And has got wing damage. Unfortunate. And I think there was a hassle off, I'm not sure. And Norwich and Kozar has to tie the 2 Alfa Romeos, having a shocker. So unfortunate for them. Norwich fan can barely see when he's in that spray of William Gaming. What on earth? And Kozar said he can't do this anymore. Unfortunate. So unfortunate for him. And William Gaming. And Norwich is right on the back of William Gaming. William Gaming is taking it so cautiously. Yellow flag inside sector 1. That's probably a warning for Norwich fan. And Kosa pulls off to retire to VSC. Is that stigmatic drip? It is stigmatic drip round. And Keane Green, the two Astons are round. So another virtual safety car. And these drivers with drive-throughs could be seeing some disqualifications. They're going to have to serve it at some point. Will we taking that squeeze to the stewards? Says Ollie. But at the moment your leader has a 4.0 second gap to James Biscuit. That was a very hefty squeeze from William Gaming. Surprised Norwich fan doesn't have any damage. But William Gaming then. So I think the virtual safety car is ending. Norwich. Oh, there's loads of drive-throughs. There's loads of drive-throughs. Serban Akshona gets a drive-through. Race driver drive-through. William Gaming drive-through. I can't believe it. William Gaming gets a drive-through. There was like 4 drive-throughs in the space of a second. Ollie, I don't even know if you need to take that to the stewards now after that drive-through penalty for William Gaming. But James Biscuit looks to be struggling with the front end. And that has actually given William Gaming so much of an advantage. Now he serves it. Race driver is probably going to have to serve it. This is a great advantage for Norwich unless he's stupid and does something which he shouldn't. But William Gaming now has to serve his drive-through penalty. And yellows. Oh, is that stigmatic drip? It isn't. It's his teammate, Keane Green. Round. Oh! Keane Green just struggling to get any sort of traction for the car. J-Tac now serving a drive-through. Keane Green. Yellow flags. Is that yellow flower? Yellow flower. Yellow flower was round for a minute there. Keane Green around again. They're just struggling so much for traction, just can't manage to keep the car on the track. And there's a move from Yellow Flower on Hack. Here we go then, the first overtake we've really seen. Race driver, Serban Akshona and J-Tac are going to have to serve another drive-through. But the Haas of Josh Nater up in P8, Killan in P7. Secret catching Norwich fan a little bit, I think. Oh, Secret. Wow, very, very, very good save. Yellows. Who is that? Is that Stigmatic this time? No, it's Clubs fan. Run the apex. Leclerc sets a best time of a 59. No, shush Leo. James Biscuit sets the best time of a 59 too. Killan taking it so easily around that final corner. Norwich then So, is Norwich pulling, so everyone on the wet tyre? The gap to the leader is Kalana's boss has a 23-second gap. So Gabriel is actually sort of being pulled in by Norwich. No, that's wrong. Is that the driver? No, Clubs. Cubs, sorry. It's Cubs. I thought that was Gabriel, but that's not true. Cubs is actually gonna have to get out of the way of Norwich fan. Why is he parked out on the apex? If anything else you need to be taken to the stewards, Ollie, it's that from Cubs fan. Parking it on the apex. Silly from the Williams. And I don't really know if there's a lot going on. I told you there'd be a few crashes. I mean, we've seen a couple. We've seen a lot of spins. So it's 12 and 13 at the moment for race driver and Yellow Flower in the Alpha Tauri's. Yeah, but there's not a lot of overtakes going on. Speaking of, yeah, I think race driver let Yellow Flower by there. Yellows! Who is that? Is that a stigmatic this time? No! King Green again! Oh! Oh, right on the apex! Wow! Close! Kian. It's a very, very tight race so far. Tight affair here. And James Biscuit is reeling in Leclerc 1090, and he's gained about a second and a bit on him. Race driver 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Hello, cousin. And that is Stigmatic Drip having to get out of the way of drivers. Oi, 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 James Biscuit had a little bit of a moment, but this is a battle we might want to see. Wow, so close to the wall. James. So then, James Biscuit, he's going to round the final corner. He's reeled in the club by about a second. Yellows. Who is that? Secret Killan. I think it was Secret. I think it was, there's debris there. Oh, yellows. Who's that? Sir Balakashuna is round. And now, Norwich fan dives into the pits. Is that front wing change or is that tactical? Has he been told to box by race? He's going for inters. But he's been held up. No, he hasn't. That's just a glitch for me. Norwich has had a gamble and has gone for inters. So has Hayden. So has Stigmatic Drip. So has Cubs fan. Norwich has had a gamble. Williams had a gamble. Yellow flag. Is that Sir again? It is Sir again. Maybe the inters are a better tyre. It's a full course caution. Norwich fan. Should he have pitted? Should he have waited unless there was a safety car? And are the leaders going to box for the intermediate tyres, or are they confident? Ollie is not going to be happy about that. Telling his driver to box just before the safety car. I mean, he couldn't have predicted the safety car. But that is so unfortunate for Norwich, who's now going to make up a ton of positions. I mean, just look at the gap. Is that a car? No. Ollie is probably not going to be happy. Cannot believe this. This has been crazy so far. Right, are we going to see the leaders into the pit lane? It should be interesting. Leclerc fakes, doesn't fakes, go into the pit lane. James into the pit lane. Are we going to see anyone overshoot it? Like Arava. Lofi Gabriel. Oh, how comes you have no way of communicating with him, Molly? You're not in the party. So back Tuna. Penalty. So everyone, I think, is going to be into the pit lane. Whoa. Close secret. Can secret jump him? Woo. Close. Killan. Oh, this might not work for Mercedes. This might not work for Merc. As Killan is going to get held up. Norwich. Oh, that's actually well tactically worked for Norwich. Up to V4. But hasn't done what he wanted to do and jump. Gabriel. For heart's sake. So Norwich fan then. So it's a safety car restart around Singapore. We can see a lot of spins under the safety car, if you may say, if I do say so myself. I'm just gonna check all the football scores. I saw there was a comment there. Yeah, 100%. So I'm actually just going to check the football scores, and that has 0 relevance. It's 3-1. Song Hyun-min scores in the Arsenal. It's 3-1 in the 89th minute. So Arsenal are going to be bringing home the win. These the beautiful new Aston Martin safety car. It's a lovely, lovely safety car, that. Leo, we know you spin a lot. Oh, alright. But when is this safety car going to be in? This is going to give... Maybe not, actually. And Josh says, come on, Ferrari. That's actually not come on, that's common. So Josh says common Ferrari. So yeah, so Josh says common Ferrari. Obviously we know him what he means. He means let's go Ferrari or come on Ferrari, but he said common. So everyone is on the intermediates, and from my reports, it is going to get dry sooner rather than later. So is that going to play into anyone's pace? And is that going to help anyone? It's a city car like later. I could have undercut Gabriel, so but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Leclerc then is going to be leading the safety car restart. But anyway, let's go though for the stream. Well, not stream, sorry, for the safety car restart. Hopefully it is in this lap, but I'm not sure. Oh no, James Biscuit went wide there. Gabriel says GWF at GWF Josh. No face. So if we see any spins on the safety car, this could make this race an entire different aspect. Actually, what happened there? Apparently, Norris lost position to Gabriel. Oh, excuse me. So, it is the safety car in this lap. I've got my reports and it isn't, I don't think. Oh, no, Norwich. What's happened there? Norwich has overtaken Gabriel. Oh, he lets him by. Oof, Norwich wide though. They're going to have to warm up their tyres. And the safety car should be in on this lap. I would have hoped it was in on the previous, but it should be on this lap. So then, Leclerc, there's an Alpha Tauri, and a Red Bull. We've not caught up to the field yet. So Ollie, do you want to join the party? Is what GWF Josh says. So I'm assuming the GWF party. So oh, Norwich has passed Gabriel again. I'm not sure what keeps happening. Is that a genuine pass, or is Norwich going to let him back by? Norwich! Norwich! Norwich, get out of the way of Gabriel! Get out of the way! Get out of the way of Gabriel, Norwich! Norwich, get out of the way of Gabriel! Get out of the way! Get out of his way! Get out of his way! Norwich, get out of Gabriel's way! Get out of Gabriel's way! You're getting 5 seconds. Get out of his way! Norwich, Norwich, Norwich! Get out of his way! Get out of his way! Right, you just got a 5 second time penalty. So 5 second time penalty for Norwich fan 7. For ignoring yellow flags, and the safety car will be in this lap. So this is going to be interesting. This will be an interesting restart. Leclerc will lead the field for the restart. So around in these few corners then. How and when is Leclerc going to go? Hack. 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings under the safety car. That is a wasted warning. So then Leclerc, when is he going to go? He goes, he's gone, and James Biscuit has dropped back a little bit, but off Leclerc goes then. So Leclerc is still going to lead the field on the safety car restart. James Biscuit might get passed by his teammate, but his teammate is defending from the Alpine of Gabriel. Gabriel sends it down the inside of Norwich fan, forcing Norwich fan off a little bit, but then he's gained an advantage there. Has Norwich fan. And now I can't see because the camera angle's rubbish. Side by side with Norwich fan down into this corner. Norwich fan breaks later. But can Gabriel go for the switchback move? Yes, he can is the answer, and he gets back in front of Norwich fan. Getting back what he lost under that safety car. It's got a great move from the Alpine driver. And now Secret is on the back of Norwich fan, but Norwich fan could be looking to get back the position on Gabriel. Oh, that's an oversteering moment, which is now going to allow Secret to get back. Unless he doesn't. So is there going to be a spin? Some of the drivers might have cold tyres, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's McLaren 9-10 at the moment. Is that hack round? No, Hacker's just getting obliterated. Unfortunately in the Williams. Clubs fan gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flags. And William Gaming is right on the back of Josh Nater. Josh Nater right on the back of Killan. But the driver out 28, the two Alpines are having a great weekend. So are the two Ferraris. The Norwich fan has lost a lot of time to Gabriel. Whoa. Chucking it in. And Norwich fan made contact with the wall. Is Norwich fan going to have a little bit of front wing damage? And is he going to have the pit? He's hit the wall again. And that's Secret though. Secret off. The driver on 28 gets past Secret. Norwich fan, I think Norwich has a little bit of damage. Is Norwich fan going to go into the pit to Norwich fan? He's round. He's got side plate damage. I can't believe what I've just seen. He's got the box. I can't believe it. This is unbelievable. Oh my God. Norwich is causing everyone to back up. Move, change direction. This is crazy. Norwich down into 14th. He's going to service 5-second penalty, getting a front wing change. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe what I've just seen. The driver on 28 is now under pressure from Secret. So Norwich into the pit lane. Not sure what's going on with my leaderboard. But your leader at the moment, I think, is Leclerc. But Norwich, so unfortunate, isn't in last place. I think he's P14. Oh my God, stop glitching now. Norwich in the pit lane. Unbelievable for Norwich, and I think it's just not updating. It's doing my head in. So Leclerc then is P1 with James P2, Gabriel P3, followed by driver R28, Secret, Killan, Will Gaming, Josh Nater, Hayden, and J-Tac sends it down the inside, makes a little bit contact with Hayden. Wrong decision from J-Tac, who's had a lot of a moment there and has lost a ton of time to Hayden. Will Gaming gets in front of Josh Nater, and Killan is behind his teammate Secret, who Secret is trying to put pressure on the driver R28, so it's a 3-4 at the moment for Alpine. Secret almost loses the back end. And that is unfortunate. Oh, a little bit of an audio glitch there. So what a restart that's been, especially for unlucky for Norwich fan. Very unlucky for Norwich fan. So Leclerc then is leading the field. Why does it keep glitching out like this, man? Leclerc is leading the field. And look at the gap. Yellow flag sector 3. What the hell is that for? I don't know. But look at the gap interval. If my thing stops glitching, I'll have a look in a sec. But there's a massive gap from James to Gabriel, then Gabriel to the driver R28. It's a big gap. But Leclerc then, he does lead the field from Biscuit. So when eventually, because I know it will, when eventually it does dry up, this race could be flipped upside down. Again. So Norwich fan not leading. This is just it being weird. Leclerc, I don't know what's happened, but Leclerc hasn't even crossed the line yet. So everything is just glitching out for me spectating, spectator-wise. So apparently Leclerc's got the fastest lap with a 55. But that could just be from earlier. But Leclerc is being so careful. That's actually Gabriel, isn't it? No? That was Gabriel, I think. Had a bit of a stationary moment. So I drove at R28, so I'm not sure what the gap is, but it's a big gap. There are yellows. I'm just not sure what for. Well, stigmatic dripper tyres in the pit lane? No, maybe not. not. I'm not sure. Cubs fan, surprised he hasn't retired yet. Maybe he's in it for the points. Just being cautious. We keep saying Norwich fan is in the lead. Biscuit apparently now has fastest lap even though he's not even crossed the line. So I'm just confused on what's going on in my game. It keeps glitching. But it's okay at the end of the day. Norwich fan is apparently dropping through the field. Yellow flags for nobody. I just want to see the gap, for God's sake. Just let me see the gap. I just want to see the gap. So everything is green. Hopefully we don't have another glitch. Yours is glitching too, says Kalan. Where is the gap? I just want to know the gap. Yellows for no one. What the heck? No, there is yellows for a reason. William Gaming. William out? What the hell's just happened? William out? I think that's William Gaming out of the session. It is William Gaming out of the session. What on earth is going on? I am so flipping confused. So William Gaming is out and James Biscuit is in P2. It's gone back to normal now. What's happened to Gabriel? Gabriel, yeah, he's P3 with driver R28 P4. He's closely followed by the two Mercedes drivers. Not sure what is going on with our games, but William Gaming is unfortunately out of the session. James Biscuit is sort of with Leclerc, and I think the rain is starting to ease off a little bit. That's Yellow Flower into the pits. What's Yellow Flower doing? No, another set of Inter. James Biscuit! James Biscuit, I think that is. It is! It was! It is James Biscuit! James Biscuit was round for a second there. James Biscuit was 100% round. And I was just looking for that. I saw yellows and I was like, oh, is that those fake yellows again? No! James Biscuit is also a ton of time. And now it's Gabriel right behind him. Well, not right behind him, but close behind him. It's now 5 seconds for James Biscuit and Leclerc. So everything is happening for the Ferrari duo. I think the rain has lifted off actually. Could it almost be time for the slick tyre? I know it looks bad, but in the game everything always looks bad, but there's still a fair bit of spray being kicked up. And that's Norwich fan. Norwich fan's taken the gamble. Norwich fan's taken a gamble. I don't think it's the right choice just yet. It's definitely drying out, but it's not the right choice just yet. Or is it though? Or is it? As if Norwich fan doesn't struggle, then it is time. I can see the track is drying out already, and the rain has eased off. It's time for slicks, I think. It's time for slicks, and if Norwich fan is using his brain, he'd right now be telling he might be telling James Biscuit to and everyone now slicks, and it is DRS enabled, and Leclerc has stayed out for another lap, and everyone down to Hayden has stayed out for another lap. So people are gambling. DRS enabled. They've all made the right choice. J-Tac just about jumps Hack. And James Biscuit struggling for grip. Leclerc not actually doing too bad, but it definitely is time for slicks. And I think it is either medium or hard to the end. Oh my God. Yeah, it's either medium or hard to the end of this race. James Biscuit is going to have to box. Look at how quickly the track has dried out. And look at the amount of time that they are all closing. Killan could be getting jumped by Hayden, but I don't think that will be the case. Just Secret and Killan. Look at the amount of now no spray. It's definitely Slick, Time, and Leclerc is going to dive into the pits, going for either the medium or hard tyre. James Biscuit going to follow him in, and James Biscuit almost loses it there, and Lothar Gabriel follows him in. Then the driver R28 is going to have to follow him in, and they're all going onto the medium tyre. So are they going to just try and reduce the damage done? So James Biscuit, not a bad stop from Ferrari. Leclerc is out miles ahead of James Biscuit though. So is Hayden actually going to theoretically get a jump on anyone? I don't think so. James has gained a heck of a... Well, not heck, but the driver R28 has actually been jumped by Secret, so Secret's had a good stop. And Gabriel is up into P3 and looking to close in. And what's happened there? Is that Joshinator off? No, Joshinator on the mediums. Is there going to be a move down into turn 1? No, the Red Bull is just too quick for the Haas to contain. Killan! What's happened to Killan? He's had a really shocking stop. Killan has had a shocking stop. I can't believe what has just happened. But Killan is down into P10 from P6. And Secret is all over Hayden. So Hayden boxing early and actually gained him time. Norris getting the fastest lap. That's all around! Gabriel! Out! Oh my god, I cannot believe what I just seen! Gabriel spun and it's out of the session! It's a virtual safety car and Gabriel must be fuming, I can't believe it! I cannot believe it! Gabriel has retired from the race. What the heck? Honestly, this is craziness. And Hayden, after that shocker of a start, is up into position 3 and off they go. No drive-through penalties this time. I don't think Hayden's going to be happy. Like and subscribe everyone, please. It's been such an interesting race with all the condition switches. Such an interesting race. And Leclerc and Hayden has got to make 17 seconds up to James Biscuit unless there's a safety car. But now it's full dry and this race could just become a bit of a bore fest. But this could make it interesting as J-Tac is going to try and go around the outside of the driver R28. It's been squeezed off a little bit, has J-Tac. Is he going to keep it down the inside? He is. He gains an advantage from going off the track there. And there's contact between the Alpine and the Red Bull. Could that be an illegal overtaking? R28 has gone for a massive switchback. Overtaken a week. What an overtake from R28. That's a great manoeuvre for the Alpine driver. Down the inside, maybe for J-Tac. There's a little bit, almost a little bit of contact. Secret then is closing into the back of Hayden. I can't believe that Gabriel's retired, but Secret goes a little bit wide. Biscuit then just needs to keep clean. He's on for a P2. So driver R28 with a great overtake on J-Tac, but J-Tac is going to be right on his rear end, right on his gearbox, as Crofty would say. So then, driver R28 is probably going to get overtaken by J-Tac. But you never know, as apparently the Leclerc's dropped back. But here we go. Is there going to be a move down into turn 1? Jay is right on the back. There's contact. There's massive contact with R28 And J-Tac with an aggressive move into turn 1 and R28 is going to get the slingshot maybe. Can he overtake him with the RS yellow flag inside sector 2? I don't know what that's for. Is R28 going to get him back? Or is the Red Bull too quick on the straight? Could we see a move down the inside here? He's not going to send it. I think he has actually now lost the position. So unfortunate for R28. He's had a great race so far. Absolutely shot though. Unless J-Tac makes a mistake, he is going to retain that position. And Secret is trying his hardest to just gain on Hayden. But it's so difficult to remain close around this circuit. It's such a tricky circuit. And Biscuit is closing in on a lapped car and has actually now lapped race driver. So Josh and Acer then. So Leclerc goes quickest with a 39.9, 39.5 for James Biscuit. So R28 has officially lost that position then, but Hack. So there's a couple of slow cars. But then Killan, so he should be easily passing with the performance of the Mercedes car. He should be passing these guys. But we never know. Joshinator has had a great race. Only 13 drivers left in it. And Norwich ran into P11. Has got a lot of a gap to Yellow Flower though. But he's sort of a DRS train with these three. And Secret has lost a lot of time to Hayden actually. But due to penalties, I think Hayden will actually be jumped by J-Tac. Not J-Tac, by Secret. Secret is theoretically on the podium. Unless something else happens. Ooh, a little bit wide. And Hack has passed the Haas of Joshinator. So they were going too wide, and Kilala is going to make the move on Joshinator, forcing him into the wall a little bit, side by side with the Haas driver. So Joshinator and Kilala with another great overtake, and Hayden gets another penalty. Down into the Singapore sling. So now Killan has got a Hack in front of him, port 4 P7. So all he's got to do is try and close up. Yellow flag. Yeah, yellows, and it's race driver. Smash into the wall. If there's a safety car now, that would just make this race 10 times more interesting. No front wing for race driver. And race driver is going to have to box. And race driver may be being passed. No, nowhere near being passed by Cubs fan. Cubs fan is just way too far back, just so much of the pace. That's Cubs fan is in the sling, and the Red Bull of Leclerc is going to have to face this, and if he doesn't get it spun round in time, Leclerc is going to have a massive shock. And Cubs fan just about manages to get it back facing the right way. That's crazy. Leclerc's actually got no ERS. So Hayden's actually pulled away from Secret, and Killan now does get past Hack. Oh my god, another voice crack. And Yellow Flower then, P10 with Norwich fan, who's really closed up to him. Norwich fan pushing his Ferrari to the absolute limits. And there could be a move into this turn. Round the outside maybe for Norwich fan. No, he's just moved on the braking. But I think Yellow Flower also maybe had a hint. Is he going to go for the inside? He is going to go for the inside. Norwich fan. That was a silly move from Norwich fan. Not sure why he went to the inside there. A little bit of front wing damage for the Ferrari driver. And that could cost him very dearly. That was the 5 points. There was no need to make that move for Norwich fan. Wasn't fully alongside him. And yeah, just a bit of a silly move overall. They both moved a little bit under braking. And Norwich goes so wide. that front wing damage has hampered him yet again. Oh, Norwich, yeah, that front wing damage is not helping him. This race just seems to be going by so slowly. I mean, I've got other comms that's, I shouldn't really talk about that. But anyway, so unlucky for Norwich fan. So Hax has lost a lot of time to Killan, so Killan is trying to reel in the driver R78, but Leclerc has actually been quite reeled in by James Biscuit, who is probably pushing flat out to gain as many points for the team as possible. And Norwich fan, oh, that was so close. The front wing for James. And the Ferrari is not great in the straight line, but in the corners is one of the better cars at this track. And he's really reeled in Leclerc. I mean, Leclerc has none pretty much no ERS. But so does James, really. He doesn't have DRS, but he's within the next DRS range for the next part of the track. So there may be a move made. And James, he's just reeling in Leclerc. So if James makes this pass, he will be in, and he probably will win unless Leclerc puts up a strong fight. So James is using the DRS just to make sure to stay with it. Oh, he's overshot that a little bit. Leclerc went over that curb. Did he use that warning to try and get away from James to not be passed? But he's gone wide. He's missed the apex. How's Leclerc? And Leclerc's in real danger. For a move, James is going to use everything he has. Is James going to shoot it round the outside, breaks as late as he can? He's been a bit squeezed into the wall and there's massive contact. But James is past Leclerc. That's a rubbish camera. And Leclerc's round! Leclerc's round, but he's not in threat with Hayden at all. But Leclerc is round. Unfortunate for the Red Bull and James. Unless he's got front wing. Has probably won this race. I think he has got front wing. James Biscuit has got front wing damage, maybe. I think he has, but he's sticking it out. I'm not sure though. Has James Biscuit got front wing damage? We'll see through the first turn. Your answer is no. James Biscuit does not have damage. Well, at least to the naked eye, I can't see any damage on his car. So James Biscuit then, there was big contact with him and Leclerc. So Leclerc down into P2. Secret P4 has lost a lot of time to Hayden. So Tack has actually sort of reeled in Secret, but has got a 2.2 second gap to the driver, to Secret. It's sort of coming down a little bit, but Killan has got a job on his hands. But I mean, this race, unless there's any overtaking, it drags. It drags. I'm telling you now, it drags. Do only have a bell and a bell and a bell, 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 bell. So then, Norwich fan, unfortunately, was lapped by Leclerc and his own teammate James Biscuit. So unfortunate for Norwich. He had a good race start up into P4 after the safety car restart, but then unfortunately lost it and went down a load of positions. Happened after quali as well. Hopefully I can get a better camera angle of unless something happens, your net race winner. So James then, he's had a good race so far, I would say. But Leclerc, he's pushed his absolute arse off and he's really reeling him. Reeling James in. Is he looking for that fight back against James? Is he going to try his hardest to put James a threat for the win? 3/10 alone in that corner. James has got to push as hard as he can. James and Leclerc are both pushing to make sure that one of them wins. Yellows, who is that? It's that hack. No, it was Cubs fan, who is absolutely nowhere. Yellow flags. Norwich fan. It's just completely out of the race now. Oh, a Norwich fan is out. Is there a safety car? Answer is yes. There is a safety car. Oh my God. This is going to bring everyone right back into this. Could we see some pit stops? That's some soft tyre. Some softer rubber. And James, I think he's contemplating it. He stayed out. James Biscuit, 3-second time penalty. They're all pitting for fresher rubber. Hayden isn't. Hayden is not pitting for fresher rubber. Leclerc's got the fresh set of softer tyre. And Leclerc, has he got the jump? He's got the jump on James Biscuit. Leclerc has got the jump on James Biscuit. That was James Biscuit late decision making. Been jumped by Secret. Been jumped, maybe not by JTAC. JTAC on some fresh rubber. Driver R28 has not jumped them. So it's a 3 and 4 and Leclerc has got in front of James. James Biscuit lagged out. I think James Biscuit's lagged out. Cannot believe. So then, James Biscuit is out. I don't want to re-invite him, unfortunately, because it might glitch me. But that is going to cause James Biscuit to lose a shocking ton of positions. And this late race safety car is going to shake up the entire grid. And I just want to know, Josh, what happened? Really just want to know what happened. So Josh is out. So unfortunate for him. What happened for GWF Josh? And there's penalties. So at the moment, net, it is Secret for the win. So let's have a look at these penalties, you see. So Hayden 6 seconds, Biscuit 3 seconds, Hack 3 seconds, Jay 3 seconds, Killan 5 seconds, Josh Nathan none, Yellow Flower 6 seconds, Race Driver 3 seconds. I think we're waiting for Killan to catch back up. We're waiting for Yellow Flower to catch back up. We are also waiting for, Joshinator. I think Yellow Flower has actually been lapped by Joshinator, but I'm not sure. Yellow Flower. Excuse me, it's Race Driver that has been lapped by Joshinator. And then Race Driver is going to be that. Speaking from the heart, James Biscuit is lagging out. So yeah, this has been an interesting race. So James needs an invite. So then, the safety car theoretically should be in this lap, because unless James is re-invited, I don't want to re-invite him, because in the previous it hasn't really helped me. So, safety car. We should get the news, maybe. I think it would have been a bit earlier if it was in this lap. But I think it would maybe be announced. Yeah, it would be announced earlier, but Hayden would be doing the restart. Safety car, no, it's now. Safety car then. In this lap, when is Hayden going to go? This is the man we want to be spectating on board with. So off we go then, for the safety car restart. When is Hayden going to go? Is he going to go on the line? He still hasn't gone. Still hasn't gone. There's contact, I feel. He goes now. And Leclerc has gone in front of Secret. Down the inside, maybe not. Secret braking very, very late. And James jumped. James Biscuit is fighting back with R28 and has actually been jumped. James is losing a crap ton of positions. Unlucky as he's lagged out, or I don't know if he left the session on purpose, but he's lost so many positions. The driver on shot maybe for the win has actually lost loads of positions due to being lagged out. So he's lost another position to Hack. So James Biscuit, unfortunately, J-Tac 3 seconds. Leclerc is trying to look for a move on Secret. So Secret then is P2 at the moment, but net P1 unless Hayden can pull off a 6-second gap. And he's just trying to weave off the straight, and Secret weaving all over the place. So Secret, I don't know if he's warming up his tyres. I think he might be. But he's weaving all over the place. And he has the extra grip, does the club. But Secret just giving him the squeeze. Yellow Flower has left the session. Biscuit being jumped. So these last 2 laps, I think. Yellows. J-Tac. J-Tac is round. And he's reversing onto the racing line. What is he doing? And he's just gone straight into Cubs. And Yellow Flower says he disconnected, so unfortunate for him. But LGN Hayden has got a 1.4 gap, and Leclerc is all over Secret. So maybe the pit for pressure rubber didn't really need to happen. But if Leclerc gets in front of Secret, Leclerc will be your race winner unless Hayden can pull off a 6-second gap. There's Yellow's J-Tac. Has DNF'd. Oh, there was a big squeeze from Secret. And that's Leclerc has a massive moment. Kalan on for a podium though, so he's recovered well. And yellow flags in sector 2, that's unfortunate. J-Tac retires. Leclerc with a lock-up. Almost. Spinning. Comment. 131st comment. I don't know what's happened. Let's have a look. Ollie May says, I've just come back. What the F happened? Nora is retired and James Biscuit, I think, disconnected. So it's Secret now on for the win. Actually, Kalan will be jumped by driver R28 due to his 5 seconds. Race driver, 3-second time penalty. So race driver then. No, race driver. R28 is actually on for the second podium spot. And DRS has been enabled, so for this last lap, The DRS is going to be vital for Leclerc to get past Secret. So if Leclerc gets past Secret, he will win the Grand Prix, and Secret is going to have to defend for his life against Leclerc. He's weaving all over the place. Leclerc is going to get him though. He's going to go down the inside. Secret's just going to have to brake later, or is he going to settle for it? He does. He doesn't. He brakes later. Is he going to keep it down the inside? No, he's not. And at the moment, Leclerc is on for the win. And now Kylian is putting his teammate under pressure. I'm not sure why, but I think Leclerc has probably won this race now, as Secret cannot get him back. I don't think he has the time, and I don't think he might not even get DRS. No, he does have DRS. If I was Kylian, I would just overtake him, because he's not going to get him back. Now the two Mercs fighting, so Leclerc has gone, and I think he's gone and won the race here. So Leclerc is going to come across the line. I think he's going to take the checker flag second on track. Hayden is going to win. So Hayden then is going to come and collect the checkered. So Hayden is going to come across the line to get P1 on track, but I'm not sure where he'll finish. He gets P1 on track. Leclerc P2. Kylian P3. Unserved penalty P4. P4 for driver R28. So your top three are Leclerc, Just Secret, and Hayden. R28 P4, Josh Nace P5, Kylian is Boss P6, Hack P7, James P8, Yellow Flower P9, Race Driver P10, and Cub P11. Thank you everyone so much for watching the Singapore Grand Prix. What a race that has been. Thanks everyone. See you next week for another RVRL stream. Thanks everyone.